Yo, yo, you know what it is? LA Icon right here, Food Community Podcast. To my left, you're fucking right. We got the La Puente superstar. Rowdy Racks in the building. What's cracking,
The
G?
one and only, the one and only. What's up, my boy? How you doing?
You're a sick ass fool. Let's just start there.
So I get told.
Have any of your dances gone viral on TikTok? You be doing all kinds of little dances.
Yeah, I know, fool. That's like my shit. But nah, not. I don't know. Actually. I'm not really tapped in with TikTok like that.
Really?
Yeah, I need to be.
But your shit's viral on TikTok.
Yeah, I know.
Fool, you remind me of me. I barely start. Not that it's a lot. It sounds like it's a lot, but it's not a lot. After I realized I have 3.5 million tags on my name, which I thought was like. And then I'm with fools that are more famous than me. They're like, "Yeah, Dick, I got like 3 billion," and I was like, "Oh shit, for sure." But that's however many million hits
Dog, yeah.
that I didn't know I could be getting, fool. So I started TikTok. I suck at it, but
Yeah. See, and really the thing is, like you said, you suck at it, but only because you haven't tapped into it. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I feel like you'll be better at it, fool, because you be doing your little dances.
I know.
TikTok is about dance moves.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
My
I've
fat ass
always
is
done
not
that shit.
dancing.
I've always done that shit, fool. My homies and homegirls, they always make fun of me for doing that shit.
How serious do you take yourself? I don't mean that in a stupid ass way. I'm being serious.
How serious do I take myself, as in like what aspect?
Would you be willing to do dances on TikTok?
Hell yeah.
Fool, then what the
I don't know, fool. I just have
Could you try to do a dance? Could I see one of your dances right now?
like right now.
I mean, it's for them. It's not for me. I'll look away if you feel like I'm being weird.
Nah, I mean I would do it if I was like standing up and like my music was going on and shit. But like sitting here,
DJ, hit his song. No.
sitting here just chilling, like nah, it wouldn't be
do it.
natural.
You need the vibes.
I try. Ocho, make him dance now. Hey,
Throw some singles out, huh?
nah. And that's what I thought when I said that. I was like, oh, this was gonna think I'm trying to play him out. I'm not. I just want to go viral with you dancing, fool, straight out. Don't trip. I'm trying to have you play some unreleased music shortly.
All right, bet.
Before we begin, even though we kind of have begun, I'd like to give a shout out to some of my sponsors. Shout out to Shaka. As you could see, I'm wearing my wonderful Shaka thermal. Some Shaka draws. Call me Shaka Khan. Hey, if you guys want essential streetwear, make sure you tap into shakawear.com. You know what I'm saying? And as always, shout out to my people at Ithaca, keeping me with my nice socks and my nice shorts and hats. Highly appreciate you, fools.
Make sure you use that promo code.
Can't wait to get you as official sponsors. Hey, for Shaka, though, if you guys want to save 15% on your orders forever, use a code FOOL.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure. How long have you been with your wife?
I've been with her for 3 years.
You know what? After 3 years, I'm sure you've tried every single thing you could do.
I've tried
Quite a bit.
yeah.
You want to put a little prep in your step? Maybe, you know, it's her birthday or something. You want to make an extra bang? Get a little extra rowdy, if you will. Go ahead and pop a honey pack.
I am, but
Do your dirt.
But I'm gonna do it on the low, dog.
I'm mad at you.
I'm gonna be like, babe, can you give me a fuck?
That's right.
That way she could just think I'm Superman just on the natch, you know?
She knows you already, fool. It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
And also, my boy right here is blowing a lot of smoke. Make sure you go ahead and pick some of that up at Killer Kush. Shout out to Killer Kush. You like that?
Like that.
So, talk to me about growing up in the cold-hearted streets of the San Gabriel Valley, my boy.
Shit, my boy, you gotta be on your P's and Q's, you know, you gotta be on your ones and twos, keeping your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Straight up.
I like
If not,
that.
I mean, you ain't gonna make it as far as me, and like, I haven't made it as far as I'm gonna go. Trust me, I got a long way to go. But
Your trajectory is definitely upward bound.
yeah, but
Yes,
see
sir.
where I'm at right now, I got a lot of people that I grew up with telling me like, "Damn fool, you made it." You know what I mean?
You're definitely a hood star.
Yeah, for sure.
You got
And it wasn't easy, dog. It's not easy. It's not easy, homie. But if you're a sick ass fool, dog, then it's just regular, you know?
I concur. You get any trouble growing up?
Oh yeah, plenty of trouble. Juvenile hall, all that shit.
I'm low-key asking you a question like I didn't just watch you do a whole indicted interview, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
They don't know. So talk to me about when you first started rapping. Can you remember the very first time you rapped?
Yeah.
When was it, pal?
It was in Mendenhall, actually.
So it started in camp.
Mm-hmm.
And how did that happen?
I was in camp with my homeboy, and I used to rap all kinds of other people's songs, like, you know, Brother Lynch, the East Siders, you know, Tupac.
Oh, you were the radio.
Yeah, I was the jukebox.
Yeah, the jukebox, that's right.
And then my homeboy was like, fool, make your own song, dude, you know? And I was like, Dick, you know, I'm straight, you know? And he's all like, why, Dick? Like, just do it. I'll do it with you. You know, and so we did it. And the homies liked it, so I kept on doing it. Now I'm a rapper.
Now you're a TikTok sensation. No, really. That shit blew my mind. Someone was like, hey, you know Rowdy Rax? And I was like, a little bit. I definitely know his family and where he's from and shit. And they were like, he's viral on TikTok right now. I said, what? And they showed me, and I was like, wow,
I was busted when I heard
amazing.
I was busted calling my manager, Ocho, and he's like, bro, you're going viral on TikTok right now. I was like, shut the fuck up. He's like, I swear to God. And then I hung up with him, and I called my sister, and she's all like, bro, you know you're viral on TikTok? And I was like, Dick, you're the second person that told me that. She's like, I swear. But I didn't believe them, you know, both of them, like, I didn't believe it. You know, then when I got out and I started scrolling through the videos, like, what the there's farmers making videos to my shit. That shit was crazy.
That's tight.
I know it was pretty tight. It felt cool.
It's probably a crazy feeling to see like crazy shit like that happen.
Yeah.
You know what? You have family that's familiar with other legendary rappers from our general section. Like you have a family, you're semi-related like Chino Grande.
Yeah.
So you knew him before, yep.
Yep. And also
Vicious.
Yeah, that's my.
And that's how I'm related to all of your guys' side over there.
Yeah,
your
those are
clica.
Little cousins' dads. Yeah.
Yep. Sick ass fool. Shout out to good old Oso.
Yeah, shout out.
Well.
Yeah. We just start going in on this fool. Hey,
Polly Bear.
Yeah, Big Polly. That's crazy. So talk to me about the first time you ever made a real song. I know we freestyled in camp. We did all the crazy
Actually,
shit.
well, also he took me to
Fire.
I got out of juvenile hall. Actually, I got out of camp, and he took me to a studio with Z Guns and
the Brown Monster one and Burbank.
Yup. And Baldacci pulled up.
This fool's part of that squad.
Yeah.
At that time.
Baldacci pulled up, and I laid down a track, and shit was called Louis Bell. But I can't find it no more.
Damn, somebody. It's there somewhere.
I swear to God, I can't find it no more. I gotta get at Olsen, see if he could.
Those songs are gone, baby.
That shit was
somewhere.
Yeah, it's either Crypto got it or Poison got it. I don't know who was your engineer that day.
That shit was dope.
Trevo got it. So
it's lost in the archives, homie.
Yeah, that was the first track I ever recorded though.
That's tight. That's dope. And so how was the feeling when you first went into that studio? You were around some other semi-popular rappers at the time. Z Guns was doing his thing. Baldacci is clearly who he is, you know what I'm saying?
That shit was at the time I really didn't about nothing like when it came.
You just went for fun.
Yeah, you know, I was like
you were with the homie.
See, and then after I dropped that track, also was like, all right, fool, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we're gonna like he was like, fool, you gotta take this shit seriously, you know? And I was like, whoa, hold up, fool. Like, I told you I'll come with you to the studio, like, you know, on the weekend, like, you know what I mean? I can't be over here every day and shit. Like, I gotta be in the hood, like, you know what I mean? I was like really focused on.
You weren't there yet, yeah.
You know, and fucking.
You were there still.
Yeah, then he just got this look in his face, like, this fool, like I was a lost cause.
He gave up.
Yeah, you know.
He mentally gave up in front of you right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because that was one of Oso's big pushes when he was right there when he was really trying to.
I remember seeing Rowdy in AI studio, and right there, Alex Ibarra's studio. You're right there cutting some shit. You had just got. It was like the day you got out.
Yeah,
right?
that was what
I think I actually cut it. It was like me, you. So I might have got out.
That's where I know I seen your face before.
Yeah. So I remember going back and I told O, and I was like, hey, homie from the hood is wild, bro. Yeah. He's gonna make it. And he's like, who? I told him Rowdy, and he goes, yeah. He goes, man. He goes, I tried to push him.
Yeah.
He goes, He goes, he wanted to be in the hood. That's exactly what he told me, bro. But to this day, he was like, yeah, that boy's something special.
Yeah, fool, I could spit.
Yeah, that's right. So, what made you decide to take it seriously then, fool?
Okay, well, my older homegirl, right? From me running around the streets, like my hood, one of my G homegirls, like, she was telling me like my son is a manager, like, I'm gonna hook you up with them and shit. And everybody, like, you don't know how many motherfuckers that tell me, oh, I know this person does music, like, I don't take nobody serious. Like, yeah, what?
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit all the time.
But this is somebody who I look up to and respect, and I know that she doesn't talk
bullshit.
Yeah, So when she told me she was gonna hook me up, I was like, all right, yeah. She's like, would you do it? I'm like, yeah, And then she was like, my son, I told him about you, and he's like, I don't like, because they think they could rap, like, and they really like don't got it, like, like that young make the crowd, you know what I'm saying, like at the flyer parties type of music, and she's like, nah, my homeboy's shit's not like that, So when we met, me and Ocho, he was like, and he heard me rap, he was like, this is actually different, and it was a trip because I am a homie, it was a trip. So he was like, bet, I got you, fool, and then before we could get shit cracking, I ended up catching another prison term and shit. But I would talk to him while I was in prison, and then he was gassing me up like, fool, write music, because when you get out, I'm gonna have a deal for you. I'm gonna sign you right when you get out. So I was like, all right, made a gang of tracks and shit, and then sure enough, I got out, got signed, and got a bag. And now after that first check came, I was like, oh shit, like, okay, you know what I mean?
Who did you get signed to?
I got signed to 8K. At the time, it was Ape Town. Ape Town, it was our own little individual record label, and then when I actually signed the papers, though, okay, I signed the management contract with him and with Ape Town. Then when I signed the deal, it was with Alamo Records.
How long ago did you sign that deal?
Like what? Like
6-7 months ago, probably.
Or like almost 10 now or something. Like 10 months ago. Yeah.
That's fire. What was it like? So the thing about that is you didn't have to go through too much bullshit that happens in the Latin racket. You know what I'm saying?
I know that I'm dealing with somebody that I can trust because, it's like we're family, bro. Because even before the rap, like I said, his mom is my G homegirl. Her kids are my family, like always. You know what I mean? Always.
Facts.
Like when I'm running around the streets and she sees me, boom, she breaks me off. Immediately, boom, what you doing? I just seen you here last week. Have you not went home yet? Oh, here, boom, I'm get you some new clothes, get you some food, like, So that's the only thing I have to offer her. You know what I mean? Like, well, if you need me, I got you. You know what I mean? If somebody's tripping on you or anything like that, I got you 100%. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So her family, I always seen them as, bam, I'm their protection no matter what. You know what I mean? So we already knew each other like that. So when it came down to this music and making deals and shit like that, I told this fool, look, I'm going to put my 100% faith in you, dog, because anybody else, I ain't going to, be able to trust them.
Absolutely not.
But I know you ain't gonna do me dirty, fool. So
it made sense.
I got you. You know what I mean? He's like, fool, I would never. I know you wouldn't. You know what I mean? So any papers he put in front of me, I'll just sign them. And they never did. Have never had no
bullshit.
Negative outcomes. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm not mad at that. Some people are gonna be like, "That's foolish, homie. Never trust anybody." Blah, blah, blah. But hey, the bond is different.
Yeah,
I recognize that at
I'm
least. You know what I'm saying?
For that, because I know a lot of other artists that are, taking different routes that are everywhere they turn, they're getting some type of way. They're getting the short end of the stick. You know what I mean?
I'd like to say that you're very fortunate that you didn't have to go through the typical Chicano rap route. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a unique place to stay stuck in, brother.
Shit, I bet.
He said, "Shit, I bet." Shit. So, what was the first song that actually hit for you?
Lane Brain. Actually, no, because I dropped Gang Life and shit like that. Heathen did good, right? Ocho.
That what?
Heathen did good.
Yeah, I did pretty
Heathen,
well. Lane Brain
Gang
took
Life.
him off though.
Yeah,
He
Lane
was in
Brain
there,
actually
I had to,
hit.
I had to like start doing different shit because he wasn't out, so I did a little TikTok campaign on Lane Brain and took off like crazy.
Yeah, Lane Brain actually got me some recognition.
That's fire.
Yeah. That was all happening while I was booked.
And you were down, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even have to put no effort into it. You know what I mean?
You're a dick.
How did that feel when you were inside, knowing that you were gonna come out to some crazy energy?
That shit was that exciting, dog. That shit was very exciting. You know, but at the same time, there was always a part of me thinking like, Ocho's just pumping me up, like Ocho's just gassing me up, like you know what I mean? But
you believed in him. You knew.
Then you got a hold of a fucking cell phone somehow.
Putting in work.
yeah, for sure. But it was just it's just always a trip
Like
thinking like,
surreal almost.
my shit's actually doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
nah. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yeah, fool, you were actually popping, you know? And I'm like, what? Like, what the f-? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just weird.
You said you're not really on TikTok too much,
Mm-mm.
right? So when you were inside there, like your level of being involved with TikTok was even less than it is now,
Yeah.
right?
It was
Yeah,
So it was just
100%.
kind of
zero.
So that fact kind of made it even more not unreal because you
Yeah.
really weren't familiar with TikTok,
Exactly.
but now you are.
Exactly.
Like-
Even now.
Get on, fool.
Yeah.
It's not like we got real jobs. I mean, the shit's a real job, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is now.
An income, so it's a job or it's a career.
It's work.
Nah, I actually work on the side.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm humble.
That's right.
You know, I mean, I be working hard. As a matter of fact, shit.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you do?
I be roofing with my.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
What you know? Hey, what you know about me and my bro? We roofed through a whole
Summer?
wave.
That's
Remember the
nasty
wave that
business.
That was a sick
Homie,
And you're fair skinned, so you were getting
we were up
roasted.
there like
said fair skin.
dizzy and shit. Like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
And me and my brother it's my brother, my little brother, you know. So when we're working, we're like, if I see this fool like on his phone or sitting down, I'll be like, "What's up? Like, get up." You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
A lot of people don't know, but we all talk like that. It is what it is.
like you're weak, fool. You know what I mean? But that day during the heat wave, he does the same shit to me, you know. But during the heat wave, it was like, put my shit down, like I'm taking a break, fool. Dude, Dick, you know what I mean? I almost fell off the roof right now, Dick. You know? He's like, fuck, I'm taking a break too. Like every 15 minutes, we had to take a break. It was that hot. It was bad, for real.
Crazy.
You're
Yeah,
down,
so
fool.
It was
You're,
getting really hot.
you're really down.
Yeah, fool. I'm down.
Sick ass fool. Actually, I haven't worked a hard day of labor in a long time, fool. But there was a time when I was doing the music video shit where I had a rough month. Are you familiar with Labor Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I took my ass to Labor Ready, fool, and I did a couple of days of Labor Ready, and then thank God.
Unloading trucks?
I did 1 day of unloading trucks. I did 2 of manning the recycler.
Okay.
Where I had to cycle boxes from like or Mathis Brothers or one of these furniture joints. And I did another day of removing files and phone books and all sorts of shit from an office building and putting that in the... Hey, dog. I had cramps in my forearms from that one.
When I was working for Ready, I was only getting like $9 an hour.
No, yeah.
Before it went,
rough.
Yeah, homie.
Fools don't know.
They don't know.
Some fools do.
Yeah. And
Labor Ready.
If you're one of those fools,
salute.
Shit.
And for those of you that don't know what Labor Ready is and you're too lazy to Google it, Labor Ready is essentially
day labor.
Home Depot status, but we're going into the office instead of standing in front of Home Depot. So we go to an office at 5 a.m. They're like, oh, okay, you ready to work? For sure. Here's an address. And they're just sending you fools out. Bam, 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 bam. And you get paid the same day. It's pretty fire.
Yeah, that was tight though. You get paid at
that though, because one day I'm used to living a certain way, fools. So the first day I got paid from Labor Ready, I went and ate. And I didn't think about it at the moment, but I went and spent everything I made on eating.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the did I just do?
I just worked for nothing.
Yeah, I worked for this. Like, that's crazy. But I mean, we're able to go work. You know what I'm saying? So that's fine.
I went to Labor Ready because me and my ex Hina had got kicked out of her grandma's pad, and
you had to.
I told my grandpa, hey grandpa, if you let us stay here, I promise you I'll get a job. And he's like, all right, Mia. if you're gonna do that, then all right, cool. So I had to, you know. And then but shout out to my grandpa. I love you much. When I go to try to give him the money, he's like, nah, keep it. You know what I mean?
That's this.
Oh yeah, I have a good ass grandpa.
Shout out to your grandpappy, man. Is it this fine gentleman's dad or your mom's?
Yes, it is.
That's fire.
By the way,
shout out to your dad, G. Both your dad and your dad.
got for us.
That's what's up.
As many prayers as you guys got for us. He's in the hospital right now and he's fighting for his life. So I
Definitely.
appreciate everybody if they pray for him.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Prayers up for your grandpa and strength to your whole family. No cap.
Yes, sir.
And also prayers to Ocho's mom.
Yeah.
Your G homegirl. No cap.
Yes, sir. She's
Glad she's in recovery.
on the mend.
But they're both some very strong individuals, and I have no doubt, not the slightest doubt, that they're gonna bounce back.
That's right. Hey, so you're signed to Alamo. Alamo's been in the headlines lately because Kanye's about to give Alamo a bag, I think. That's going to be amazing for you fools. The budget has increased, pal. Talk to me about what the next record after Lame Brain. Because you didn't shoot a video to Lame Brain, did you?
Not yet. Matter of fact, we gotta get that.
Slacking, G.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get that in.
What was
Because once you go to labels, they try to avoid samples, so they kind of.
Lame Brain has a sample?
Lame Brain is actually a too short beat.
I thought it was remade. I figured it was remade. It's not remade.
It's just slowed down.
You gotta clear that shit.
Yeah.
Even remade, you got to clear it now. They
I
got
want to be saying remade, but that's just to like try to sneak it in.
exactly.
If someone really wants to trip.
Yeah. If it makes them, you're
And that's like a very popular too short beat. That's I Need a Freak, you know. So it's like,
ding, 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 and you slowed it down.
yeah. But see, a lot of people and a lot of the comments they say like, you know, if you ain't gonna rock out on it, stay away from like those type of beats.
Yeah, if you're not gonna go in there and do your dirt, then just
And I
don't
got
do
props. I got props for what I did on that beat, you know.
it. You do pretty well, fool.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm familiar with you already because, like I said, I'm familiar with your hood and shit like that. But I took a second and really dived in, and hey, fool. I'd like to make a small announcement. This fool's gonna be on the Food Community Freshman list. I don't even know if Ocho told you that, but I'm telling you right now.
Nah, I didn't even know.
So there's 20 faces. I haven't even announced the freshman list.
Ready.
But
What is the full community freshman list?
the Food Community Freshman list is the fools that are the best right now, that are fresh
Sick.
men.
Man.
Freshman of the year.
That's sick.
Yeah, actually, I nominate you as valedictorian. There's a lot of fools on that list that are pretty fire, but hey, fool, I'd like to consider myself one of the fools that used to be able to really rap out of all the Chicano rappers, and you're pretty hard,
That's
respectfully.
appreciate that, though.
Not even trying to glaze. Facts are facts. Facts are just facts. I work with facts over here.
That's what's up.
So yeah. So if this interview somehow drops before we drop that list, because it's gonna have 20 faces that are blanked out on it, and we're gonna do some whole little thing with 4 fools. We're gonna let the people choose because you know fools be crying over the lists and shit. So we're gonna let the people choose and let fools earn their keep. But go ahead and deduct 1 from that 20 because you're looking at one of them right now. Facts are facts, fool. That shit's gonna go viral. You'll see. It always goes. It's a food community. Like I said earlier, it's a food community. Shit goes up.
Letterman's.
And oh yeah, you're gonna get a Letterman jacket.
Yeah, we got you.
And if I got enough time, put fucking Rowdy racks embroidered real cool right there.
Nah, me.
I need a manager when I'll send you money, bro.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen in this motherfucker.
Full community freshman jacket,
Uh-huh.
Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
That's nasty. I didn't play high school sports. I gotta make one for myself. This shit's
Rowdy Rock
ridiculous.
Station, legendary.
That shit's gonna be crazy. Hey, you're probably gonna be legendary. No cap. Just don't go to prison.
That was sick.
Fuck. So talk to me about Violation. Hey, fool, that shit was
sick.
that shit was all right. That shit was all right.
That shit's sick, huh, fool? I wrote that shit while I was doing a Violation.
Hey, fool, that shit's nasty business. Have you heard that song Violation? The video's cool. I would have did a little bit more acting in the video. Beto be lazy. I'm just kidding, Beto. You know, it's like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Dick. I'm just kidding. I that fool heavy. He sat right where you were sitting not too long ago. That was cool. Nah, that shit was cool.
That shit's hard, huh?
I wouldn't have wore the low collar, but I get it.
Yeah, fool. That was actually in
You had no choice.
me and my wife's storage.
Ha
Going through it and shit. I picked up the blues from the homie, and then we were going through that same day. No, the day before that, we were going through her storage and shit. And I'm like, oh, I definitely gotta use this for the video. So it all worked out. You know what I mean?
Aye,
The
man.
one though, when he came back home was Death Threats though.
Death Threats hit it?
That was the one he came back home and it went.
Which video is Death Threats or there's no video?
It was on his platform.
Which one is it though? I seen them all.
It's the one he's dancing like crazy.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, your little fucking
Gang.
How was that?
USGV fool's got some crazy little movements.
Yeah, fool. Nah, it
How
ain't
did he
even
do
that.
it,
It's just
Icon?
me. Honestly, like nobody else really dances like that.
I can't do that dance move because he was gonna roast me again.
Do it. You're dancing. That's
I can't.
He's been trying to
Emulate dance moves from all these fools.
people's different artists dances. So this is another one we need.
Okay, look, Dick. Show me how to do it. I'm gonna try to do it right now. After.
All right.
Cause I don't feel like a fool of myself right now.
You gotta just.
Oh,
like,
it started.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like you're trying to turn, but you can't turn.
nah, it's like you're going around. It's like you're going around.
Like the
and
body
around.
wants. Go
That
ahead.
shit is fire.
Where's it at, Con?
Hey, that shit was crazy. I seen this fool. I was like, look at the dancer ass fool. This was going crazy.
Hell yeah, that video was.
All I saw was
Well,
all the little shit.
part of his image, what we see is him kind of breaking through the barriers that other rappers, especially Chicano rappers and Latino rappers, are afraid to cross. You know, his vernacular. You know, him dancing. He has rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of cats. These are a lot of the things, like when he said, I don't know, did he say Ocho? I don't know. He said, who said it? He goes, but a lot of the Chicano rappers, they think they got it, but they don't got it. Right. And what he's talking about is rhythm, is being able to ride the beat like that.
The new wave is in pocket. The new wave's in pocket.
The new wave was brought here simply because of that non-rhythmic rap.
Fucking made that shit sound like it came on a boat from somewhere, my boy.
It did. We don't know where it came from, bro. It just got here, G. We didn't ask for it.
The UFOs dropped it in, G.
You know what I mean? But so think about it. So, you know, Rowdy's on beat, right? He's got rhythm. You see him dancing, right? His voice is not of your typical Latino.
Cadence is not normal.
Cadence, the sound of his voice, the way he rap, you know? So he's breaking through these.
Hey, you be switching it up too, fool. Like sometimes I feel like a little sugar-free-ish.
Yeah, I get that a lot, dog.
And then it turns into some other shit sometimes. I'm like, oh, all right, motherfucker, go ahead.
His sound alone, now I'm not talking about the bars. You're talking about like the sound.
His tone.
The tone would be sugar-free K-Dot.
I want to say the cadence.
Sugar-free K-Dot.
Or the delivery, rather.
The delivery. Yeah.
Yeah, because a cadence is a cadence. A delivery, rather, is sometimes sugar-free-ish.
In the delivery.
Exactly. The charisma is sugar-free-ish. I like that.
Definitely.
So when we give you fools a rapper report and you see charisma, delivery, cadence, just know that that's what your actual rating is based on our opinion. Because that's another list coming soon.
How many artists are you going to get each and every box checked, homie? You know what I mean?
All right.
Mine and yours not. I'm mad at that.
Feel that.
What is your favorite song off your latest project? Or are they all singles?
Nah, yeah, they're all Well, I got the mixtape coming out, and my favorite track on there is gonna end up being the G Perico one, probably. The one I got a feature with G Perico on. Shout out G Perico, by the way.
Yeah, I heard that fool pulled up to the hood dolo.
Yup.
Gangster ass fool.
Kicked it, posted with the homies.
That was a G though.
Hell yeah, he's a real one. He's a real one.
Nah, yeah, that was cool as fuck.
Hard.
I like that fool.
Hell yeah, so do I.
Secretly, G Perico was recently liking some prison stories on Indicted. Go ahead and slide through, big dog.
Yeah.
Ocho, don't say shit you don't mean, big dog. We make sure people keep their palabra around here. Should never said that stupid shit. Looks like I owe you one.
He even grabbed the phone when he said that. So go ahead.
Should I text bro right now?
Yeah.
For real. That fool's the shit, dog. He's cool as fuck.
Out of the songs that have been heard and released, what would you say is one of your favorites? What's your favorite record and what's your favorite video? Because they might not be the same. Unless they are.
My favorite video is Death Threats, but my favorite record
Sick ass fool.
is Violation. That's just dog.
It's definitely got a different vibe.
Went in on a violation.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy ass fool.
Speaking on my name, oh man, that's a violation. What's he facing? Annihilation. That shit,
I definitely got the close up on that one, man.
that shit's hard.
I'm mad at that. So, what made you want to continue with rapping instead of gangbanging, big dog?
Shit.
And are you slowing down
Hell yeah.
on the activities?
Hell yeah. But you know what? Not only the music is slowing me down, a lot of it has to do with my wife being married.
That's very nice.
That shit's slowing me down hella. You know what I mean?
In a good way.
Yeah, very much a good way. You know, and but a lot of it has to do with the music too, because my wife couldn't do it by herself. We found that out on my last term. You know,
Mhm.
like she was trying to slow me down, but she ended up having to just roll with me. You know what I mean? But
What a dig.
real.
Nah, I'm going. I'm coming too
Yeah,
then.
straight up. You know what I mean? That she was, so this time I got out, she's like, we ain't gonna do that shit again, because I'm trying to be out all night and do, you know. I'm like, man, we will if I say we will, but don't trip. We're not though, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we will though. Nah, but fucking, yeah, I guess I have to say it's the bag, bro. You know, like for me, like I said, growing up in the hood, I had everything coming. You know, I never needed money. I never needed to have money. You know, anything I wanted, I got, you know, for free. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So it's like this time now being an adult, having bills, you know, and then getting a multiple thousand, double digit, like chunky ass check in my name, legit. You know what I mean?
It's a crazy vibe, huh?
What? You know what I mean? Off of what? Because to me, music is nothing. To me, music is nothing, bro. I could make music like nothing. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have to sit there and
You ain't getting writer's block. You going in, you getting in, you getting the.
write. I don't write nothing down.
Oh, you're freestyle. Are you doing the bars in your head writing,
That's
or are you
exactly what
freestyling?
I do the bars in my head writing.
Yeah, so you're doing like maybe four punch or something like that.
Yup, and I don't ever forget my lyrics. So
Fire.
it's like it's effortless. You know what I mean? To me, so it's like I got check for nothing. Like, you know, like
It wasn't for nothing, but I feel what you're
you
saying.
know what I mean? Well, for no effort. You know.
Yes.
It's like bam, and it's legit. You know, and it's the most money I've ever had in my life. So it was like that, and at the same time, I'm all amazed, and Ocho's telling me, bro, this is the
first one. This is the tip of the iceberg, and it's facts.
This is just, homie, wait till the next one, and then not even that, the next one after, and I'm like, shut the up, dude.
And then depending,
so
I mean,
and that's
ask for more.
that's only gonna come
You're
if
like, chill.
I slow down. You know, that's only gonna happen if I
No, yeah, don't lose momentum. Full consistency is key.
I'm talking about that's only gonna happen if I slow down on the bullshit, you know.
Oh, I understand.
So that's what's making me slow down, honestly.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, I got twins, identical girls.
What's your lady?
No.
That's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, so I got them, and that's a whole nother, man, homies.
It's a whole nother beast in itself, I'm sure.
It makes it, I don't know. It's they help me. Like,
Of course. And they're girls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over, fool.
I always wanted to be like, man, my kids, I'm gonna tell them like, nah, what you gonna? But hell nah. They got me like wrapped around their finger, straight up, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that. Girls, I'm deathly scared of having a girl. I don't want to have any more children. I got 3 boys.
They make me feel like, oh man, like I'm perfect. You know what I mean?
This fool has girls. I wonder how he deals with it. You're not scared of the future when they're like teenagers and shit?
Hell yeah.
Don't catch a case, fool. That's crazy. So,
man, honestly, I don't put much thought into that.
Till now.
That shit's fucking scary, homie.
Welcome to the food community, my G.
Yeah.
Make fools go through shit right here.
Oh, fool.
Hey, so what's it like being I want to say the face of La Puente for sure.
I don't know. It's kind of normal for me. I feel like I was the face of La Puente before I was rapping. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Straight up. You know what I mean? Like, homie, when I go to the county jail, I can't even make it to my dorm when they're like, Rowdy, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been around the block a few times, you know what I mean? It's like, but I definitely stand out.
That's right.
What do you say to the people that say that there's no half and half in the streets and in rap when you wanna have a career, that you have to be all the way in one and all the way in the other. You can't have one foot in, one foot out. How do you feel about that?
There ain't no half stepping, homie. But you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm from the hood, and I'm a superstar rapper. You know what I mean? So there's no like, I'm not saying you can have one foot in, one foot in here, and one foot in there. I'm all the way in both. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That's right.
Sick ass fool.
Mhm.
That was a good answer.
I'm mad at it. That's definitely his answer. Well, we hope you don't get in trouble, fool. That'd be a shame to.
The stuff that you would more likely be involved with, being
No,
fully
yeah,
active,
being actively involved in
yeah,
in nothing but
street activities.
yeah, that
You know,
I'm definitely not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
I'm not
right?
actively involved in everyday street criminal activity anymore. That's for sure not.
That's definitely a violation. He definitely doesn't do that.
I'm actively
yeah.
involved in music, now.
Right.
But am I still that?
If the fucking bat signal goes up,
Am,
my boy might have to answer.
Hey, straight the fuck. Hey, the homie with his
Analogies.
yeah, homie, that fool's on point.
So I made it pretty far here, pal.
Yeah.
Damn, sick ass fool. So what's next for you? The mixtape is dropping. What's good with that shit?
Shit, that shit's gonna be hard.
What's it gonna be called? When's that shit drop?
It's gonna be called what is it?
Damn.
Gang affiliated.
Sick ass
Gonna
fool.
drop very soon, dog. And then the album's coming up next after that.
What are your plans with the album? Top secret? G13 classified?
Nah, shit. It's public knowledge that it's coming soon and it's gonna be hot.
You already got some records on there?
No, I got some records that are for it. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, hell
Talk to me about some features, because clearly you do fine by yourself. But who do you got on the?
Okay, I got a feature so far. I got one in with G Perico.
Of course, that's
Got one in
mixtape.
with AZ Chike.
Oh,
Got one in
Chikes.
with Cap City Kid and Lil Veda. I got
Okay.
one with just me and Lil Veda. I got one in with the homie. What the fuck's the homie's name?
Jamar.
Oh no, me and Jamori got a couple of them in.
Jamari sang well.
Brother.
And then TD.
That's who's?
T Fly's brother.
I got one with TD, right? Compton TD. I got a couple of, and we still working on more features too. We're trying to get some big artists, some old school artists. Oh, 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a.
Oh, Compton 80.
Yeah, I got one in with Compton 80.
So that's funny because they're both from Compton. I get it though.
Yeah, okay, we gotta fix. So I got one in with Compton 80. That one's hard. And then we're trying to get some old school artists though. We're trying to lock one in with Sugar Free.
That would be fire.
A couple other artists too.
Damn, I hope you get the one with Sugar Free. Fool, that'd be legendary. Not that the one with G Perico isn't gonna further your shit more, but I feel like
Sure.
for the vibes, for the nostalgia, the Sugar Free one,
yeah,
for the SGV,
definitely.
because technically Sugar Free's from the SGV.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's crazy.
Imagine Rowdy, Quick, and Free all on a record.
Does Alamo have the budget for that
who did
right
I
now?
talk
He's
to?
like, absolutely, buddy.
Yeah, they
Whoever
do.
has the connection, plug us.
No, I talked to somebody, homie, not that long ago that said something about Quick. Who the was that? I don't know, but then Big was talking about.
Oh, I know how to get a hold of him. I got you.
Because
All
Quick
right,
has
bet.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it on camera.
Big got the plug with Sugar Free, low key.
Yeah, he does.
So as long as we get Quick and we could probably make.
Oh, you know what? The same person I'm talking about has both of those fools.
We could get that in. Let's make that shit
Yeah.
happen.
I'll tell you as soon as we. Matter of fact, no, I'm just kidding.
said all I want.
Fucking
All I want is a point.
damn, because you were here. That shit's fire. I like it.
That shit's gonna be sick, homie. I'm all excited for it now.
Damn, I hope I get a plaque for making this happen with you.
Make it happen.
Hey, I want to decorate the walls with vicious achievements of music. Hey, that's tight. So, what are you gonna call the album, or you don't know yet?
Nah, I don't know yet. Not yet.
And all those features are on the mixtape.
Yeah.
That's stacked. How many songs are on the mixtape?
Like over 15.
I was gonna sounds like because you already got X amount of records out. I'm sure that's coming out on the mixtape, and then you got all these features. You name like 6 features minimum.
Yeah, it's gonna be over like 15, 16 tracks.
That's pretty dope for you, fool. So what are you doing right now to keep your hands clean?
Shit, working. You know, working and making music and shit. Trying to be a husband of my wife. You know what I'm saying?
That's very dope. What do you think about cheating?
Shit, that shit is bullshit, bro. Trust me, I've been there, done that, and it ain't worth it. Honestly.
It's definitely not. Some fools are highly addicted to pussy.
I swear to God, dog.
A different pussy at the very least.
I mean,
I know some guys.
for real, I do too, and I'm glad I ain't like that because they really be talking like certain individuals really be talking to me like, man, fool, tell me about all the problems that they're causing, and then telling me about their next little
move.
mission they're about to. Are you like, damn, homie, you're thick, you know what I mean? And then I think that was me, dog. My wife for me.
I feel it.
I'm glad I'm not doing that type of shit, bro. It
That's
would
just
make
crazy.
it more hard for me. You know what I mean? I got it made, low key. High key. You know, my wife takes good ass care of me.
She be cooking and shit?
Homie, I don't pick out my own clothes or nothing. She has all of that shit for me done. I swear to God.
Here you go, babe.
Hey, to the point where it's like I get home, I take off my dirty clothes and they'd be right there on the floor next to the dirty clothes hamper. She'd be like, "You can't." No, that's your job, low key.
What a dick. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, she does everything a wife is supposed to do and more. So it's like,
That's dope.
you know.
That's very nice that you say that shit. That's dope. So you want to know what? I would be remiss if I didn't speak about my boy was talking about your vernacular earlier.
Yeah.
You love that N-word shit, huh?
I kind of do. You know, it's like,
I think it's a pop culture word now. It's not the hard ER. Obviously, the hard ER has its own life of its own.
Yeah.
But the
hard ER is highly disrespectful.
Duh.
I understand that. You know what I mean? And I would never. I don't disrespect.
And might I add that our brown people back in the day would be called the hard ER as well. So that shit was inclusive.
Yeah, and not only that, it's a disrespectful term. Period.
Of course.
And I'm not a disrespectful person. You know what I mean? So I don't disrespect people of any race, of any color. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I wouldn't use that. You know, but the term that I do use. Everybody,
it's a term of endearment.
When people are speaking freely, they say it. So when I'm making my music, am I not allowed to speak freely? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it if that's the way that I talk, you know?
A lot of people frown upon it. You know what I'm saying?
And
I don't know how commercially acceptable it is right now, but I know when we were coming up, that shit was highly frowned upon.
Okay, and a lot of the people that frown upon it, the one thing I have to say to you is that I make my music. I'm probably not making my music for you. It's more likely for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not like it, but your kids will bump it all day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I viral on TikTok.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, mostly it's the older heads that don't like it, and it's like, bro, I didn't make this song for you to like it. You know, it's like for the younger crowd. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know. So it's like, I mean, I'm gonna say it regardless. If you don't like it, if you don't want to me because of that, you have every right not to me, you know. But it's like you so the little with the little homies that say they're Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think maybe it's because you represent something that they might not necessarily represent.
Okay, I understand that, but and don't get me wrong, I do represent that shit to the fullest. But like I said, I'm gonna be myself, you know.
This is not even our language, bro. This is not even none of our languages. Black, Chicano, Latino. This is English, bro. This is an introduced language to our people. This was a language that was forced upon our people.
Oh, you're saying the English language is not our language, is what you're saying.
And everybody's arguing about it. It's nonsense, bro. It's nonsense, G.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because if you look at it, like, let's just look at it, right? They tried to, it's a derogatory term with the hard ER, right? Right? So that was that was used to put down blacks during that period of time.
And browns.
And browns. Blacks and browns a period of time, right?
My grandfather was 100 years old when he died. And he died a couple of years ago. So that means he was alive during the real racist shit.
Yeah.
And his nickname is Hard ER. I'm not going to say it, but
Is that right?
I mean, his name is not Hard ER. It's what the word is. That's literally his nickname.
But why did blacks start saying it too?
Okay, no.
Take that negative,
take
the derogatory term away from it, right? So they started
take that negative energy, that power away from that.
If I could call you the N-word too, then that takes away that strips it from its bad power, right?
Exactly.
So then we're only by everybody only saying that, we're only furthering that agenda, bro.
You're
to take that derogatory
right.
power away
You're
from
exactly
that
right.
You know,
a lot of people, they get upset when I use it because why? When I use it, it doesn't.
That was hard.
It sounds. Yeah, that was very accurate, and a lot of people don't realize that that's actually very true. But see, when I use it, people get mad because it's like, why can I use it so correctly? Why am I using it so normally? You know what I mean? It's because why this shit's normal.
It's natural.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, but check this shit out, camaradas. We're gonna have to stop this interview because I don't. I'm just.
Nah, but you know, that's
shout out to everyone that doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone that doesn't give a.
Yeah, straight up. But like I said, all I've got to say is that I mean no disrespect by them, and it's not gonna stop. So.
Oh, that's fire. He said, "Hey, homies,
okay, so
my apologies, but get over it."
At the studio, right, and he was rapping, right. He
bless you, Dad.
There was some cats. Okay,
also that was Oso's main thing.
Hey, big dog, maybe avoid that word if you could.
That's what they were like. The cats from East LA were right there in the session, and they kind of just threw it out there like, hey, you're tight, homie, but maybe lose the N-word, And I told him, I was like, hey, he's a youngster. He's part of the young crowd, bro. This is what
I fucking remember. Right, I swear to God, I remember exactly what the fuck.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
One of those, and they were cool. And they, you know what? They're cool cats. Well, one of them, rest in peace. They're respectable cats. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, but and they did. They tried to tell me as smooth as possible to actually try to change my hey, just and I was like, nah, bro.
Rowdy handled it well. He didn't take it disrespectfully. He
I understand, I understand where they're coming from, dog, but okay, I understand where they're coming from. I just want them to understand where I'm coming from.
So me personally, I don't use that word in my music, on air, whatever. But I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's cool. What's the point of me trying to be like, oh, you know what? All right, I'm going to stop. That would just be like, you're a sellout. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm not, dog. You know what I mean?
Hey, what you raise your eyebrows for over there, my dog?
Like that shit on me.
That's right.
What do you got to say? You know what? My daughter's in high school, and she tripped out that we were interviewing Rowdy today because
she wanted to be present.
All of the school kids are fucking.
You know what? So you're in all the high schools, bro. They're with you tough, right? What do you got to say to those kids listening to you, big dog? Like they wanna do what you do in every aspect. They wanna be more active in the streets. They wanna do music. What do you got to say to those kids?
I trip out. Let me tell you something. There's this 8-year-old boy, right? Tell me he was like my biggest fan and shit. I'm like, yeah. What's your favorite song? He said Nobody. Bro, Nobody was when I was Loud Nasty, and that shit was just like, bitch ass, you's a nobody. Oh, I was like, that's your favorite song? I was like, where did you hear that song? Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I had to say to them is like, okay, my music, when I make music, I'm expressing myself, and don't get me wrong, it's very true, most of the shit I'm expressing, but it's not to idolize that type of lifestyle, and it's music that you can enjoy. It's not music that you can reenact. Please don't try to be like that. It's only going to lead you to trouble. It's only going to bring negative things upon your life. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. Listen to it. Understand the story that I'm telling. Don't try to relive it. You know what I mean? I already lived it once, and that was bad enough. You know what I'm saying?
Real G shit.
I like it.
That's words of a real man and a real G.
Sick ass fool. Gentleman and a scholar, I see.
I appreciate you.
Got ourselves an aristocrat.
Psst, you feel like rapping? Some unreleased shit so I don't get a copyright claim?
Hell yeah.
Is there anything in particular you're going to rap today?
What should I hit him with? Oh, let me see. I want to hit you with...
With your killer kush vape.
Look, I want to hit you with a track that not a lot of people have heard, but I don't want nobody to jack it. I should just... don't trip. We'll just go copyright that shit right
first.
now.
It's creative.
Check this out.
Creative rights.
It goes like this. It goes, see me pull up in that hoopty, fuck a phantom. Steal your bitch and hold that pussy up for ransom. Every time I leave that trick, she throw a tantrum. Not my problem. I can't help it if I'm handsome. Big chop, turn a boy to a phantom. Put in work, then I get ghost, Danny Phantom. Rowdy going cray-cray lately, they can't stand him. I did everything I said I would do and some. Need some work? Brr, hit me on my Samsung. I come through, serve you what you ordered and some. Holla at my cousin Deezy, bitch, I'm dancing. Need an issue, he gon' hit you with that handgun. Make this shit look easy, baby, I'm just coolin'. They searching people at the door, I brought the tooling.
Facts.
50 deep up in the club, I brought the crew in. Diamonds dripping, got all these little bitches drooling. I've been grinding my whole life, snoozing. All niggas winning, ain't nobody losing. I'm paranoid, bitch, cause I just did a shooting. Flee the scene and I ain't speeding, I'm just cruising. She rubbing on my lamp, trying to meet the genie. Me Italiana be cooking me fettuccine. I be going deep, raw dogging with no beanie. She said I could get that pussy on GP, that's a freebie. And you see me pull up in that hoopty, fuck a phantom. Steal your bitch and hold that pussy up for ransom.
Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty business there. I like it.
Little sneak peek. That's just gonna be called Danny Phantom. Don't try to jack it because you can't do it as good as me.
I don't think no one's gonna be doing that. It's fire.
That's right.
Who makes your beats?
I get beats from everywhere. By the way, if you got beats, hit me up on IG at Rowdy Racks.
Well, there's that. Anything you want to ask this fine gentleman?
Visuals. What future visuals do we got to look forward to?
Oh man,
Is Beto holding on to anything right now?
no. Beto's definitely holding on to a sick ass video he needs to finish up that I still need to go do a little bit more of my part on. But all the visuals you guys see me in so far have just had a couple of little aspects like girls, you know, this and that. We're gonna throw in a lot more new shit in our next visuals, so you guys keep a lookout for that.
Can we get the word from you right now on the full community that we're gonna see you more on TikTok?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on it just cause my boy Icon told me to.
You're gonna get more ferias.
So yeah, you guys gonna see me on TikTok.
So yeah,
you could thank full community for that.
I think it'd be easy for you guys to get to the criteria is 10K followers and 100K views a month. If you could get to that as soon as possible, you'll start seeing cheddar cheesies. That was a great interview, I think. Is there anything you'd like to leave people with before we clock out?
Just fuck with Rowdy Racks, fuck with 8K, fuck with full community. We won't lead you wrong.
Highly appreciate it. As you already know, we got Godsmoke on the boards. To my left, the face of LP, Rowdy Racks. We got the manager of the year to my right, your left, off camera, Big Ocho.
Shout out Ocho.
And as you know, I'm the LA icon. Shout out to everyone. Full Community Podcast. We out, bitch.
These